Hi, my friends. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining me again. I've got a really fun story to share with you today. And one of the neat things about this book is it's about a goat named Seymour. And Seymour actually lives, at least part-time, at our very own Phoenix Zoo. How neat is that? Which means if you live here in the Phoenix area, you could, if you wanted, head on out to the Phoenix Zoo sometime and actually meet Seymour. I thought that was really fun. And the book is actually written by Susan Stoltz, who is a volunteer at the Phoenix Zoo. Another really neat piece of information. So I hope you enjoy this story, and I'm going to see if I can get some pictures, maybe even hopefully a video of the real Seymour that maybe I'll add on to the end of this video so you can meet the real Seymour. I'll see what I can do. Alrighty. Seymour was a naughty goat. Oh, I didn't mention, the title is Seymour the Naughty Goat. There you go. In case you want to get your own copy, that's the title of the book. Seymour was a naughty goat. La Mancha was his kind, and every single day he'd see what trouble he could find. He never ever combed his hair. It was a tangle every day, and when children tried to brush him, he would simply walk away. He had a silly, sassy grin and teeny tiny ears. His shaggy eyebrows stuck straight up like hairy little spears. His dinner made him happy. He thought eating was divine. But he wasn't much on sharing. He'd say, "Mine, it's mine, all mine." Seymour gobbled everything in sight and left nothing for the rest. He ate candy, cookies, popcorn that he took from all the guests. Remember, he lives at the zoo, so he's around all sorts of foods that are maybe not intended for a goat to eat, but the other goats got angry when he acted like a pig, but he didn't seem to notice as he gobbled the last twig. Well, he's not shy, that's for sure. Sometimes he'd try a great escape and stand right by the gate. Seymour did not seem to mind that at times he had to wait. He'd try to go unnoticed as he stood there looking bored, but when the gate swung open, he'd dash right through the door. And I believe many of these little antics of Seymour's are true. He really does these things. A beeline to the snack bar was the first place he would go. As soon as workers saw him, they'd shout, "Seymour, no, no, no." He liked to run and jump and play. Seymour ran so very fast, he'd knock the small goats over from the first goat to the last. He ate the green leaves off the trees, so they had to fence them round. That made him just so very mad, he made a bleating sound. I think I'm going to have to go meet Seymour. He sounds like quite the character. One day he ate some cupcakes. Then he sneezed on someone's hand. Ew. He even chewed a lady's hair, then pushed her in the sand. Oh my goodness. He took a tuna sandwich and swallowed it right down. Then he grabbed a brand new dollar bill and everybody frowned. "Oh, Seymour," they would all exclaim, when a tantrum he would throw. If he didn't always get his way, a bucking he would go. Everybody's favorite. That's what Seymour was to all. Children hugged his neck so very tight, but he never let them fall. Silly Shaggy Seymour, they would laugh and shake their heads. He was always looking for a treat, even though he'd just been fed. The other goats still loved him, even when he made mistakes, even when he did things backwards and ate too many cakes. They loved him when he ran around and made his noisy bleat, but they loved him just the very best when Seymour fell asleep. Seymour got in trouble often. He made everybody mad. But even when he's naughty, Seymour isn't really bad. I guess he's just doing what comes natural to goats, right? And that's the end. Now, what I found very interesting is right here at the back, there is a section that says about goats. And I'll just read you the first little section. It's interesting. Goats are very intelligent animals, and contrary to what most people think, are really quite picky eaters. That didn't sound like that to me, but unless he likes junk food, and maybe he's just picky about wanting junk food. That's fine. They just happen to like things that other livestock do not, often choosing plants with high vitamin and mineral content that others won't eat. Goats will not eat things like tin cans, as depicted in some literature. I've seen that. I've seen cartoons, and the goat will bust into somebody's yard and start eating their pile of tins and metal and such. I don't know. At any rate, I thought this was a really fun story. I want to thank my cousin Rob for telling me about this story. If you know of any cool stories that you would like me to share, please put the title in the comment. That would be a lot of fun. So I hope you're all doing well. You take care. Bye.